Hey everyone, Tim Schofield here, and I'm very excited for this video and to check out this technology because this is actually a really cool product from Logitech. It's called the Logitech G PowerPlay, which is a mouse pad, which you don't think is very exciting because of course it's not, but this one actually will wirelessly charge your mice. Now at the moment there's only two compatible mice that work with this charging pad, and I have both of them. So we're going to check out both of those mice and also the wireless charging pad from Logitech. Let's get started. So here is the box Logitech sent over. Opening it on up, you get your charging pad right here, and then of course here are the two mouses, the G703 and the G903. Both are gaming mice, which are perfect because, as a lot of you have found out, I'm live streaming on Twitch now. I'll link that down below if you want to follow me there. They did include a Logitech G sticker. Now let's take a look at the pad itself. You get a couple options. You'll see here, this is the one on top. This is the hard mouse pad. Let me open this up for you right here and take it out of its packaging. Okay, so here is the harder mouse pad. Has a little flex to it, but not too much. And then down at the bottom is a lot of grip to it. Setting that to the side for just a second, we also have another pad, which is more of the softer feel, and you'll see it is more flexible. And down at the bottom, it doesn't necessarily have as much grip to it. I'm guessing that has to do with the wireless technology going through and it being a little bit thicker with the cloth feel. So you do have a couple options, whether you like a more hard or more of a soft feel. You'll see this one doesn't reflect any light, and this one's a little bit harder, and it will reflect that light. And these both do come with the charging pad, so you can switch off as you would please. And then, of course, it will come with the bottom piece, which is the charging pad itself. Flipping it over, looks like there's just some more packaging. We can peel this off, set it to the side. This will give you some instructions on how to set it up and start charging whichever mouse you decide to get. So this top piece is going to be what you connect to a cable into the back of your computer. And this G is actually RGB, so you can change the color on the fly to what you would like it to be. Here is that braided cable that you are going to connect to the back of your PC. Looks like it gives you more than enough cable to reach somewhat far away. However, my mouse pad is going to be fairly close to my desktop. And finally, with the mouse pad, you will get what is called the Power Core module, and that's just this little chip that you put into whatever mouse you decide to choose. You slide it on in, and that's how you connect and charge your mouse. And real quick, let's check out the two mice that they offer. Here is the G703 series from Logitech G. Down at the bottom, a power button, and then up at the top, it does have a cable if you would like to plug it in, potentially a micro USB. On the sides here, you have two buttons. Right side, just some grip. You have a scroll wheel, a middle button, and then your right and left mouse click. So probably a little bit more basic of a mouse compared to the G903 here, which has a ton of different programmable buttons. No buttons on the right side here, just three in the middle here. You have a scroll wheel, and I believe you can kind of take things out and weight it differently if you would like to. I could peel off this packaging on camera for you guys. I know how much you guys love that. Looks like there's a good amount of it all the way around. And one more. There we go. So there's a look at the bottom with the on-off switch. And here is actually, this is the piece that you will actually put that power core module if you want to connect it wirelessly to your pad. Finally, there's this little case here which opens on up, and you'll see this says G903. It has a couple different buttons for you that you can customize. This is just a USB stick, which you can kind of pop out if you'd like to. As you can tell, has a micro USB input. There's a USB slot, and then I believe this is just more of a weighting system, so you can add a little bit more weight. Yes, okay, so it says 10G, so it has a 10G little weight to it, and of course this is for that 903 model. So let's set this up for the first time. I did choose the softer feel on the surface simply because it is just a little easier on my wrist when I rest my wrist down when I use my mouse. So anyways, let's go ahead and plug it in for the first time. I do have the cable plugged into the back of my PC, and it pops right in, and you'll see it turns on. It colors it's setting up device on my Windows desktop, of course. And then, of course, you can braid this cable however you want. It does come with a Velcro little strap on it that you can tuck away. But while this is, I guess, installing drivers and whatnot on my PC and it's blinking, you can customize this color, as I said. Let's go ahead and grab, I'm using the G903 for the sake of this video. Let's grab our module and just snap it on in. And that was really quick because it is magnetic. And then we can just turn it on. And you'll see it is turning on. And what we can do is just set it down on the mouse pad. And that's it. It will be charging. That's all you have to do. And you'll see that this does have custom LED lights. And that's it. And it's endless charge because it will always be charging whether you're using the mouse or not. And it's already working, actually. Let me go ahead and zoom up so you know I'm not cutting any scenes. But this mouse is already going, as you could tell. It already works. And that was so simple and easy. And it has the sensor built in, so you don't need an extra USB slot to actually plug another wireless receiver in. It all goes through the mouse pad. Also on this mouse, the wheel can be customized. You see it will click each one, or you can press this button and have a completely fluid wheel if that is something that you like. Okay, so I set up my mouse pad and mouse, installed the software, and want to show off how you can change the coloring on both the mouse pad and mouse, and I have them synced. So anytime I change, so let's say I want to go ahead and switch to a fixed color of red, they both change at the same time, and that is so neat to me. And you don't just have to do fixed colors. You can have a breathing effect of a specific color. You can choose it slower or faster of a breathing effect. You can have a color cycle where you just go ahead and cycle through a bunch of colors. You can change that to faster and slower. So a lot of customizations that can be made, and tons of different colors. Okay, so that's just about it. I have everything else synced up from using it for a little while. I haven't had any interference, any stuttering with the mouse. So I'm ready to play some games, running around. I've got PUBG loaded up, which I will stream later on tonight. So follow on Twitch if you want to. But anyways, that's about it. Seems fairly accurate, seems very precise. Again, interference was the biggest thing for me with a wireless mouse, and I'm not getting that. And of course, I don't have to worry about plugging it in to recharge it or change batteries if you are still using an old mouse that you replace batteries for. But that's about it. That's the Logitech wireless charging PowerPlay mouse pad, and of course, a couple mice as well. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, click that thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe as well. Lots more to come. Thanks for watching.